Hey, what's up, guys? It's King Fusion. Welcome to my Let's Play of... Take it away, intro. The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. This is a game that I wanted to play for y'all since I accidentally tried doing a live stream of it. But obviously, this game was just a little too rough for me to actually get some views and had some funny comments on there. So this is the Nintendo 64 version on the Switch that I'm doing for you guys. That's also on the NSO. That was released by default a few years ago. I already know this whole game by heart, but I'm not doing 100% completion of it. And we're only gonna get up to about 18 to 19 heart containers in total out of 20. Because there are some that are going to be hard to do later on in the game, and I'm not going to do that. So, I hate to sit in this intro for so long, but we're going to get started. Okay, so here we have my file name that we're not going to choose. This one was actually from the live stream, so we're going to erase that. Actually, no. Okay. Normally I would say my name is Chaos, right? Wrong. We're actually going to name him something really interesting that y'all are going to be nostalgic of. No. I just had to test that out just to make sure. Yeah, let's just go for that. Okay. So let's get started. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Or, Z-O-O. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to read every dialogue because I already know the game by heart, guys. But this game is really fun. It was really hard for me when I was a kid. It's not the character that I am, but you know what I mean. My older brother actually played this game before. He almost made it to all the temples except for just a couple that I wanted to actually do myself, but I got stuck in them. But I don't want to spoil what they are. So, yeah. Plot point is that Zelda is just hiding, and her helper is just helping her escape. But this is just all a dream. Oh dear. I would have seen this moron coming. Also, guys, I hate to say this, but there are also some items and stuff that I'm gonna do numerous amount of tries to try to get the ones that are required. But just bear with me, guys. I will cut ahead on the stuff that I want to get. If I can't do it on screen, I'll do it off screen. But no, scratch that. I'll explain later on in the later episodes when we get to the main objective. But right now, we need to have Navi, our fairy, find the boy with that doesn't have a fairy. This is my favorite scene, though, guys. You'll see it in just 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Navi, you're such a navigator. Yeah. Anywho, welcome to my Well, Link's house. Anywho, yeah, his name is Link, but I wanted the name of his my gamer name. But yeah, what I was saying, guys, there's some stuff that I'm gonna do off screen, and no, sorry if you heard that little noise just now. That was me face palming and doing that. I will cut ahead on the numerous amount of tries that I'm gonna get the required stuff later, but depends on how many rupees we're gonna get. Now there are some rare stuff I'm not gonna do, like I'm not gonna get all of them. I'll show you what I mean. This right here is just something that I'm not gonna do 100%. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go on out. Welcome to Kokiri Forest. You'll see that we'll be coming back here a numerous amount of times later on. That there is Soraya. As y'all would want to pronounce her name as Saria, but I'm gonna call her Soraya. Yes. Well, I'm glad you're happy. Yeah, the Great Tree... I can't effing talk today, guys. I'm so sorry. The Great Deku Tree has summoned us, yes. Okay, so yeah, we're free to explore here for a while, but I just want to get some rupees now. We don't have a weapon yet, or something to defend us with. But that's all about to change. We can pick up rocks. If we can pick up this grass. Check this out. Not what I wanted. I want to interact with this. Okay, yeah. We can't pick this up yet. Now, if we try going to the, Great Tree... They're gonna say Great Tree instead of Great Deku Tree. What an idiot I am. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with a Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man! What? You got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you. What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Meadow? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready? What? You're right. I don't even have my equipment ready, but... if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. Yeah, this guy is such an asshole, but... don't get me wrong, guys. I like him in the book, but not in the game. Okay, so here we have Navi that's just not gonna make that thing go away until you press this. Shut up, Navi. I know the game well, idiot. Anywho, yeah, she'll be saying numerous amount of things, no matter who we are, but... I don't remember if the other character in Majora's Mask would also do the same thing as Navi would, but I don't think there is. I mean, only what... yeah. No, I did not... I did not want to go up there, you moron! Actually, wait, I took my lines back. I didn't want to go up here, because there was a rupee over here. What is wrong with me? Sorry guys, I'm just being a little weird. Anyway, going in here is 4 chests. Chest number 1, wow, green rupee. Who'd have thunk it? Chest number 2, blue rupee. So yeah, there's a few rupees that are in this game that I want to go over. Green rupees are worth... wow, rupees! Green rupees are worth 1, blue ones are worth 5, red ones are worth 20, purples are worth 50, silver is worth... I don't remember actually, but I'll look it up and post it on screen, and then let y'all know what it is. But there is a gold one that's worth 200 in this game, I think. Shut up. No, shut up. I wasn't talking to you. I was trying to interact with the freaking pot, you idiot. Wow, I threw that off screen and nothing came out. What an emerald. More like nitwit. Anywho, yeah, these things respawn endlessly whenever you go into an area and come back. Nope. Game? There we go. That over there, behind that pillar that, I couldn't see. Okay, yeah, straight up ahead is the shop that we need to get a shield, but we are 12 rupees short. So what I'll do... Actually, hold on a sec. Actually, nah. Screw that. I was gonna say I was gonna cut ahead until we get more than 40 rupees to get it, but nah. I'm just gonna go onward. Because we need to get our sword. Yeah, I didn't know how I was gonna get over here to get the sword. I got lost in the beginning of this game until I had to figure it out. Yeah, believe me guys, it was not really funny. Yeah, this one we also can't pick up. Yeah. Luckily it doesn't give us damage. Nice. Nice, we also have enough rupees to get the shield that we needed. But we'll get into that in a little bit. I want to look at the sign real quick. This is the house of the Know-It-All Brothers to get answers to all your item-related questions. Big deal, I already know this. And here we have our first weapon. The Kokiri sword. Yeah, we can use this one to attack, but it's ours now since we found it. So, yeah. We are going to equip it. And I'll meet you guys at where the shop is. See you in just a minute. I did not mean to do that. Okay, here we are. Yes, I already know how to log on to targets. Shut up. Okay, here we are at the shop, guys. This guy, we could talk to him. Well, good. This with me and his voice cracks. Here we get our shield. And we're fucking broke. Anyway, I also want to tell you what the items are in the shop that we can't get till later. Yeah, this one, well, okay, so this one, yeah, if it gets set on fire, it'll burn. This is obviously made of wood. But there are some dungeons that you can actually get them in random treasure chests. God, I can't fucking talk. These will stun enemies. This you can use it for torches. But if you use it as a weapon, it will break. This we can't get yet. Until we have the weapon that we need. Same goes for this. Hearts we can always buy endlessly if we need health. But these enemies can drop it, you idiot. Okay, now we got this. Now let's go back to Mito. And talk to him again, because while we're equipped, he will not let us pass until we talk to him, which is required. Now, if you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Eh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Gee, I wonder if it is. Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a whip is still a whip, huh? I, the Great Mito, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Soraya and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Yeah, I will slice you to bits if you had to shut me up. Okay, going through here. Behold, Deku Babas. And our first introduction of the whatever, guys. You know what the text said. Yeah, these guys respawn endlessly for you to get on the sticks that we need. But I'm gonna proceed on and not have y'all get bored. I cannot even fucking talk today, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, jeez. Yes, I already know. But if you actually denied him, you would have to log on to him and talk to him again and accept his word of advice. So, yeah. I did that one time, though. That was off screen. Okay, there are also Deku Babas on the side of him. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything stupidly clever just to have him stand still while walking in. We're just going to go straight in. Welcome to the inside of the Deku Tree. There are a few enemies in here, and I already know this dungeon by heart. Now, remember how those Deku Babas were spawning straight up? Get that. Watch this. This guy can actually lunge at you. And if you hit him like that, you only get the sticks. But if you actually do this... Ow! Moron! Ow! Dude! Let me hit you, for God's sakes. Yes, but you also get the Deku Nuts. These are also items in Smash. I think it was in Brawl, Wii U, and Ultimate. Anyway, now that we have a sword, we can also... game? Can I get some hearts? Thank you. As I was saying. Yeah. I was trying to say I wanted to get some hearts because I took some damage twice from that stupid Deku Baba. There is a ladder over here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah. I already know this every dungeon by heart, guys. So, I'm not going to get the dungeon map or the compass in any of them because I already know that locations by heart since I grew up playing this game. Lovely, we only get one rupee. Okay, those up there are new enemies. Skullwachulas. Yeah, these guys can lock onto you if you claim that there was not talking without getting hit by them. Yeah, we can climb it, but I don't want to get it. So, we're gonna go over here and get encountered. Will you shut up, Navi? I know the game by heart. Don't you tell me to pay attention, you moron. I already know the game by heart, you wingnut. Oh great, we're locked. Whatever shall we do? Here we have another new enemy, Deku Scrubs. Yeah. Get your ass over here. Get over here. Sure, and both Wii, GameCube, N64, and Switch version by playing this game. Yeah, he can't guarantee if it will work like that if you jump from a mid-high cliff. It's not from a very high cliff, guys. It has to be like mid-range instead of very high, because you will take damage. Anyway, and this chest is what we need that's required. Behold, the fairy slingshot. That's what I was telling you all about in the Kokiri shop. This one we can actually, this one comes with 30 seeds by default. The max that you can get later, I'll explain, is 50. Same goes for another item that will be similar to that later on. Actually, hold on a sec. I want to put that on X. Okay. So, we don't have a button for seeing right. So, that is a bummer. I mean, in the GameCube version, you can actually set them to any of those 3 buttons. But, Switch version, you can only do it for X and Y. and then you have to risk using the right joystick to use your C right button. Yeah, kind of stupid if you ask me, right, guys? Okay, I'll say this game. This dungeon is short. There are some other dungeons that are also short like that too, but the rest would also be long. So it'll take like 2 to 4 episodes for a whole explanation whenever we get into that. Now that we have the slingshot, we can actually shoot these guys down. Some of them drop nuts, some of them drop rupees, some of them drop hearts, some of them will drop nothing. Like we just saw right now. Yeah, inside this chest is the map, the dungeon map. Why am I climbing up? I'm not getting the map. Because, like I said, I already know these dungeons by heart. Oh, here we have another introduction of the Deku Seeds. These refill our slingshot. Now, if it was arrows, that would be for later. Because we don't have the necessary dungeon item as whatever. Not trying to spoil things for you guys, but yeah. Okay, this one is another new enemy. Big Skulltula. Yeah, we already know that his belly is a soft point, or weak point. Ooh, 3 rupees. Nice. Yeah, sometimes the big Skulltulas will drop hearts or rupees. In there is the compass. I know I'm not getting that because like I said, I already know this dungeon by heart. I know I'm being redundant about that, guys, but just bear with me. Geronimo! Ah! Ow! Hear that sound, guys? Not just the one that I just took damage from, but not over there is another new enemy. Gold Skulltulas. They only take 2 shots from slingshots. When I first defeated those, I thought I could not get that one off the wall. I thought you needed another item to get that, but no, you can actually jump and press B for your sword to get it. Oh, there's another one over here, guys. Yeah. Yeah, we actually made our good introduction for this, now, didn't we? Sorry I had to do 2 Let's Plays in one day, guys, because, ironically, okay, this one right here is hard, always. Anywho, as I was saying, sorry I'm doing 2 Let's Plays in one day, because I had to try to do what I needed to do for an alternation. So, just bear with me, guys, because I'm not gonna do, like, 2 things in one day again. Just in case if I don't have time to do any others. I'll set up a schedule for that. If not, then it doesn't matter. Anyway, we have another Deku Scrub here. He's gonna tell us what the code is for the bottom, or for the rooms coming up later. Yeah, I know. It's always 2, 3, 1, obviously. No, you're not a traitor, you idiot. Okay, so in this room, normally we could use a torch, but this one actually has an eye. An eye switch. Those things can be shot with slingshots or another dungeon item that is related. Excuse me. Okay, so this is a good stopping point right here. We just met our objective here, that the Great Deku Tree was cursed, and he summoned us to try to relieve the curse for this, but we also started the first dungeon of the game for inside the Deku Tree. There's over a few of those in the game, but we'll get into later. We also got our first dungeon item, the first slingshot. We also got the Deku Stick, Deku Nut. We got our sword and shield, referencing Pokemon. So we're gonna end this stuff here. Next time on Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're gonna finish up this dungeon and see where our next adventure will start as well. See you guys next time.